Well, he's committing to call off a shove. Excuse me.
Excuse me,
Excuse
indeed.
me.
Bedell is a god.
Anyway, we have a very interesting hand here. 4 players, everyone with a little piece here.
There's some top pairs, there's some bottom pairs, there's some middle pairs, and there's some over pairs. Espen, with that over pair, does to go for the bet here, 2,500. I think we'll be seeing everyone see this turn.
I don't think Ace Deuce will see this turn, but I think we'll get 3 players.
Do you think Galanti is coming to fold? He's getting a very good price as well. Does the let go? Fair play. Mengudi, though, picking up some serious equity on the turn. What do you think?
He ain't going nowhere.
In what form? Think just call?
I think just call. I don't think he's going to stick it in. I think he likes to have a made hand. We haven't seen him do anything sort of too rash without the goods, have we?
No, he's been... I think he's played really well.
I think he played very solid, to be fair. Likes to see pots. No, sorry, likes to play pots, likes to see boards. But
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Especially in our seats. We love the Mengudis. What's he going to do? Pair plus nut flush draw. Does call. Henyo now probably his avenue to let this one go. 2 bets into first 3 people, then 2 people. Really strong from Espen. Does let it go pretty quickly. It's an impressive fold there at the speed of it. Now, what's this river going to bring? Some interesting ones out there. That is not one of them. Bricks off for Mengudi. Espen. Around pot left, you could say this is bordering on thin potentially, but does decide to go for all in. I wonder what we get called by here that's worse, though.
I think this is an absolutely fine shove, obviously.
It's been bet into 3 people, bet into 2 people, shove the river on a board that looks like it smacks everybody. I'm not buying bluffs here.
However,
when in Rome.
When in Rome.
/ Madrid.
There we go.
Oh, we've called it off. Mengudi, the absolute non-believer, and king's good for Espen. 3 streets of value from the ace-3. No spade on the river. Mengudi's not a believer, and he's also out. Oh my god.
I was actually going to say, someone's just going to have aces.
Someone's just going to have aces. And this time it's Galanti. And honestly, this is going to annoy Vivi a lot, because every time she's done something, someone's just stepping back, and she'll know that people probably aren't getting out of line that much. What's the sizing going to be? I don't think Vivi can really call. Depending on size here, it's 6,200.
I think you might just see a disgruntled snap fold, and she's going like, for goodness sake. Annoying spot.
King Queen for Espen. This would be rather ill-timed. Let's let it go. And Vivi is not impressed, and does make the correct fold. Carey, though, might treat himself to a potential flop set.
He does have the best hand in the game.
Yes. Unfortunately, he has been downgraded because there's only 1 8 left.
I believe it's an 888 poker event, pocket 8s.
And there's a 5. And there's an 8.
I told you. There it is.
And Carey absolutely spikes middle set. Aces for Galanti, who will feel very confident on this exceptionally dry board.
There is a reason this is called the 888 poker nuts.
That is the last 8. Here comes a very standard C-bet from Galanti. Carey getting absolutely smacked by the deck here in the recent events. Will he decide to check raise early doors, or is it just going to be a call? It's so dry. He does go for call. Maybe on some flush draw board you could consider bumping that one up. 10 on the turn. Only loses to now the unlikely 9-7 or Queen 9. Obviously 10s and jacks available as well.
And he's not going to like being raised here. So let's say he goes for a bet size of like, well, I expect him to go, oh, he checks back. I was going to say I expect him to go for like around 15,000, but no.
Mixing in a tidy check back here. That 10, probably a pretty bad card for Galanti in terms of getting away cheaply here.
Good thing for Carey, though, he has free reign to go really large here, and very often will not get a fold from Galanti.
No, Galanti's snapping off here. There's no way. He's not happy, but you cannot fold this hand.
That's just on the pot. Snap calls, get shown the bad news.
Yep. I have got the 888 brasses. Thank you very much, dealer. I will take 20 more thousand chips in the pot. Bedell has been in the mix thoroughly. And Diaz as well. Played exceptionally well.
I agree.
King Deuce of spades now. We'll fancy seeing another few cards.
Okay.
A couple of spades here for Diaz. No one else really connecting meaningfully, but Galanti won't be too disappointed to see AA3. Bedell, the least enthused. But with betting lead, we could still see bet. Maybe doesn't want to waste those 2 overs, though.
Let's see. No, he does bet.
Here comes bet. And we may see call. Both players with enough of a piece to willingly continue. And there's one. And here comes the second. He's got that look in his eyes. Here comes raise.
Okay, he's done it. He's doing it. Well, he's committing to call off a shove. Excuse me.
Excuse me,
Excuse
indeed.
me.
Bedell is a god.
Oh my goodness.
Bedell is an absolute lord. Shoves in the ace-10 high. Diaz has folded.
Snap fold.
Diaz has folded the flush draw. Oh my goodness. We have some pretty strong hands here off the rip. Lucia just over starting. And Sace with a very 4-bet shovable hand, as I was just talking about.
Well, Sace may as well just hand the chips over to Lucia right now.
Yeah, we know that Lucia doesn't actually lose these. So, unfortunate for Sace, nothing he could have done. And, you can always rebuy.
Just GG, innit?
Yeah, it's just GG. I mean, in all seriousness, does she just call this always?
Yeah, I think so. I think she committed herself with a 3-bet.
So, here we go. And unlucky Sace. I don't think I've ever been so confident of someone winning an all-in in my life.
Well, let's find out. Spade.
Spade. Yeah,
okay.
That'll do.
It's coming. Yeah, if you just pass your chips over now.
Yeah. If I was Sace, I would have already done it pre-flop, but I'd be tapping the table.
Yeah.
Now.
He doesn't look very happy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either. I wasn't happy already, and now I'm just disgusted. Ooh, there it is on the turn. There's a 10 of clubs. So 28% for Lucia now. Is it actually possible for her to not win this all in?
I think.
Oh no,
there it is.
Everything's just as it should be.
That's normal life. There we go.
Yeah, we pretty much had that one nailed on from pre-flop. Was it a 3-bet pot here? Sorry.
No, we just had an open from the button, I believe. Yeah.
And Mammon just flatted the ace-queen, which is interesting.
It is interesting. I think some part of what plays into this is they are playing the final few hands of the day, and there's a sort of the thing where in Mammon's head they're like, well, I really want to lock this up.
Yeah, it is really quite difficult to be like, it's just another level on day 2.
Yeah.
Because it is. But mentally speaking, it's different.
And it feels like a bubble. You've been playing for like 10 hours at this point.
Yeah.
And you're coming to the end of the day. You just don't want to make any mistakes, you know?
Of course not. This is fairly out of character with everything we've just said, because he's just check raised.
Well, ignore everything I just said. He is here to play.
Don't need to tell me to ask Josh, I'd already ignored it. Mammon doing what he could have done pre-flop. It's going to work. It is going to work.
You said this before, and the player shoved. Okay.
It is going to work as a value raise. Takes the lead on the turn, but not in an emphatic manner. Mammon choosing a very strange line. Now with less than pot back on turn. Can't be feeling great. He's just going to shove.
Is he going to call this off, though?
Well, this is mental.
This is wild.
If the hands were blank here and I said, by the way, Mammon's bluffing, Josh, you'd say, okay, Jack 9 of diamonds or something maybe seems reasonable. Like, I don't know, Ace 5 of diamonds, something like that.
He's done it!
Oh my god, Pritzak has soul read Mammon here. What is going on? This hand is unbelievable. Only a queen will save Mammon, and so much for stack preservation, Josh. Mammon's just torpedoed off almost half his stack. And it has to be a queen, or it's going to be a full double for Pritzak. And it is a full double for Pritzak. What an unbelievable hand.